San Jose, California is known for its peaceful neighborhoods and family-friendly environment. However, on June 6, 2003, this tranquility was shattered for one family, and the story of 9-year-old Jeanette Tamayo became a stark reminder of both the horrors and resilience that can merge in the face of extreme adversity. This case not only highlights the terrifying realities of abduction and violence, but also showcases the remarkable courage and quick thinking of a young girl who used her knowledge from true crime TV shows to outsmart her captor. The initial abduction. Jeanette Tamayo was a typical 9-year-old balancing school, friendships, and family life. That fateful day began like any other as she walked home from school, looking forward to the comfort of her home. However, as she approached her house, she was met with a scene that would forever alter her life. David Montiel Cruz, a man she had never seen before, had broken into her home. Cruz's presence was not just alarming but horrifying, as he had already committed violent acts against Jeanette's family. Inside the house, Cruz had sexually assaulted Jeanette in her brother's room and threatened her with further violence. The arrival of Jeanette's mother, Rosalina, and her 15-year-old brother, Pablo, escalated the situation into a brutal attack. Cruz viciously assaulted Rosalina, hitting her repeatedly in the face and upper body. Pablo, determined to protect his younger sister, grabbed a pan from the kitchen and tried to fend off Cruz. Despite his bravery, Cruz overpowered him, using the pan to strike Rosalina on the head. The violent confrontation left Jeanette's family severely injured and traumatized. The captivity. The nightmare for Jeanette only intensified as Cruz dragged her to the garage and forcibly bound her. He then placed her in the back seat of a car, confining her in a box. The fear and confusion Jeanette felt were compounded by the sight of her family members' bloody faces and Cruz's chilling laughter. Jeanette's heart raced with terror as she watched her mother running after the car and heard her brother calling for help. The abduction occurred on a quiet street, amplifying the sense of fear and helplessness in the community. The investigation and community response. The abduction prompted an immediate and intense response from local law enforcement. San Jose police received a frantic 911 call from a neighbor at 4:37 p.m., which led to a rapid mobilization of resources. The FBI joined the investigation, and Rosalina and Pablo were taken to a local hospital for treatment. Rosalina's condition was severe, and the emotional and physical trauma of the attack was evident. The community was shaken by the news of the abduction. Neighbors were alarmed and fearful, especially since the suspect had targeted a family that had recently moved into the neighborhood. Surveillance footage captured the suspect's silver or tan sedan speeding away, but the quality of the footage was too poor to provide a clear license plate number. This limited information hindered the ability to issue a statewide alert. The only description available was that of a Latino man in his early 20s, wearing a light-colored t-shirt and beanie. This limited description made it challenging for the police to locate the suspect. The case became a high-priority investigation involving over 150 officers and a helicopter, but locating Jeanette proved to be a significant challenge. Jeanette's psychological strategy. Amid the terror and uncertainty, Jeanette Tamayo's resilience and resourcefulness came to the forefront. Drawing from her fascination with true crime TV shows, Jeanette employed a psychological strategy to manipulate Cruz. She engaged him in conversation, sharing stories about her family, her dreams, and her life. This approach, inspired by the tactics she had seen on TV, was designed to build rapport and gain Cruz's trust. Jeanette's strategy was more than just a survival mechanism. It was a tactical move that leveraged her knowledge and quick thinking. Her interactions with Cruz led to a shift in his demeanor. He began to view her not merely as a victim, but as a human being with emotions and stories. This change in perspective resulted in Cruz uncuffing her and allowing her more freedom within the confines of the house. Jeanette's kindness and humanity began to penetrate Cruz's defenses, showcasing the power of psychological tactics in high-stress situations. The escape. On the third day of her captivity, Jeanette's quick thinking and bravery paved the way for her escape. Cruz, perhaps influenced by guilt or a change in his emotional state, dropped Jeanette off on a street corner. This act marked the end of her physical captivity, but was just the beginning of her journey to safety and justice. Jeanette ran into a nearby convenience store in East Palo Alto, seeking help from the store owner. The owner recognized her from the media coverage of her abduction and immediately alerted the police. Jeanette's rescue was the result of her bravery and resourcefulness, as well as the community's vigilance. The aftermath and legal proceedings. Jeanette's bravery and quick thinking are crucial in bringing her abductor to justice. She provided essential details about Cruz's actions, including the directions he took after the kidnapping and evidence, such as his watch and cell phone number. This information helped the police locate and apprehend Cruz. David Montiel Cruz was eventually found hiding in the attic of a home. After a struggle with officers, during which he was bitten by a police dog, Cruz was taken into custody. Jeanette's mother, still grappling with the trauma of the attack, expressed profound relief and sorrow. The case highlighted the emotional and psychological toll of such crimes on victims and their families. In January 2005, Cruz was convicted and sentenced to over a century in prison. Jeanette's courage, detailed recollections, and determination played a significant role in securing his conviction. The lengthy sentence reflected the severity of Cruz's crimes and the strength of the case against him. Psychological insights and crime prevention. The case of Jeanette Tamayo offers valuable insights into the psychological dynamics of abduction and captivity. Experts in criminal psychology often explore various factors that drive such extreme behavior, including troubled backgrounds and a need for control. Understanding these motives is crucial for preventing future tragedies and recognizing warning signs early. Jeanette's use of psychological strategies in her captivity underscores the importance of quick thinking and emotional resilience in life-threatening situations. Her ability to engage with Cruz and manipulate the situation in her favor demonstrates the impact of mental and emotional strength in overcoming adversity. Jeanette's legacy and future. Jeanette Tamayo's story serves as a powerful example of human resilience and strength. Her experience reflects not only her personal bravery, but also the potential for survival and justice in even the darkest circumstances. Jeanette has channeled her experiences into a positive force, pursuing a career in law enforcement at the San Diego Police Academy. Her journey from victim to advocate highlights the profound impact of courage and presence of mind. Jeanette's story is a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable fear, the strength to endure and overcome lies within us all. Her continued dedication to law enforcement underscores her commitment to preventing future tragedies and supporting others in crisis. Reflections on the human spirit. Jeanette Tamayo's case serves as a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Her ability to endure and outsmart her captor despite her young age offers hope and inspiration. In the darkest corners of true crime, stories like Jeanette's remind us of the capacity for courage and perseverance within each of us. Her story also underscores the importance of community support and vigilance. The response from Jeanette's neighbors, the police, and the media played a crucial role in her rescue and the apprehension of her abductor. This collective effort highlights the impact of community solidarity in times of crisis. The broader implications. Jeanette's experience also prompts important questions about crime prevention and response. The challenges faced by law enforcement in tracking down and apprehending suspects in such cases underscore the need for improved investigative techniques and community cooperation. Her case highlights the importance of utilizing all available resources, including technology and public awareness, to address and prevent violent crimes. Additionally, Jeanette's story sheds light on the psychological impact of abduction and trauma. It emphasizes the need for comprehensive support systems for victims and their families, including mental health services and counseling. Understanding the emotional and psychological aftermath of such experiences is crucial for providing effective support and facilitating recovery. As we close this chapter, let us carry forward the lessons learned from Jeanette's story. Let us be vigilant, supportive, and proactive in safeguarding our communities. And most importantly, let us remember that even in the darkest moments, hope and strength can emerge, leading us toward a brighter, safer future. Jeanette's story is a powerful reminder that with courage, presence of mind, and community support, we can turn the tide of fate and emerge victorious against the forces that seek to harm us.